I stopped up here about a month and a half ago to get the sign again after.
And we were still cleaning.
Yeah, and this is the first time I've been in this house, and I don't feel like I'm going to die.
Welcome back, everyone, for another day of bricks and excitement and whatever else we find. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, we bought a hoarded house and we're restoring it back now to become another family home. So if you're into that sort of thing, feel free to like and subscribe the video if you happen to like it, of course. And yeah, comment down below what are your thoughts if this is your first time viewing it. So at this point, most of the hoard is gone, pretty much all of it. And we're at the point of bringing it back in terms of electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. I do have a little bit of work before I actually get into that. So I'm going to focus again outside while I still have some daylight. And we'll see how far we get before it starts getting too dark or the mosquitoes get too bad. So I've been tripping over this mess for a long time. So we got this and we got this sunken sidewalk that really just has to come out. So this is where I'm going to focus next. In the previous episode there, we managed to make it all the way around from the back. We'll have a quick look. So we tore this pad out and we got everything ready. So we're going to worry about this more once we get a machine in here to do some grading. But up along here, this is fine for the most part, except this grade is pitched back towards the house. So that does have to get reworked. So I still have a bit of scrap wood there that has to get taken care of. This here, we started digging out this root, that has to be addressed. And this concrete. And then over here, a lot of this is just garbage or kid stuff. We don't really have indoor storage yet. So I'll be anxious to get that ready. And this mess of bricks. I just keep tripping over it, just keeps bothering me. I'd love to tackle that today. The only problem is once I take it out, I'm gonna have massive dips there. And I got a stump. And this is smaller than the one I tackled in the back, so it should go pretty easy. And I can see a lot of the roots are already towards the surface. Apart from the tap root, this should be actually much easier than the one I did in the back. And then just a few small stumps just like that. Just little 1-2 inch pieces. We got another one over here by the well. I don't really want a machine over here. This one will probably just come out with the pickaxe anyway. And after that, the only thing left to make it all the way around the house will be getting rid of the car and just leveling out this ground. So before we start grading, we're definitely going to want this car out of the way. And once this is graded, we'll be able to seed just like we're doing in the back here. See, I got the sprinklers running right now. It's a good feeling. I haven't been running the sprinklers much because we've had so much rain, but I want to get these seeds started properly. I'm probably done with the sprinklers in the back and on the side. Once they germinate and they sprout out the way they are, you don't really want to water them too much. If you overwater them, what happens is they develop very shallow roots. You want them to reach a little bit for their water. It gets them well rooted into the ground and makes them a lot more sustainable. So, you know, it's best to let plants do what they do, like we do with people. So, I'm done watering in the back, and I just got that section over there to water, and I won't worry about it again after that until we start doing the front. So, speaking of the front, let's get to it. All right, we're rolling here. All right, so we got Bryce,
Hey guys, how's it going?
So he was our realtor. He came and showed us the place initially and helped us with the sale.
Yeah.
So he's back now. He remembers what this place looked like when we first showed up. So let's see what he thinks of it now.
Yes, I am excited to see what it looks like now. It's been what now, 2-3 months since?
It's something like that. I think we're just short of the 3-month mark.
Yes, and just walking up, it looks completely different. This was completely not livable. When we first came, I told Andrew and Alexander the story when they finally decided to buy the house. When we first went in there, the second I got home, I threw away all my clothes. Like everything I was wearing got thrown out because it was so disgusting. So just like being able to see just a little bit on the inside from out here, it's gonna be amazing. So I'm excited.
All right, well, let's start in the backyard because that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So do you guys like work here literally every single day?
Pretty much. I don't work Sundays.
Got you. So you're on your Chick-fil-A schedule.
You know, Chick-fil-A's got it right.
Yes,
The only shame is that's the day I always want it.
Me and my friend were just, oh my god, this is crazy. Dude, like, this looks nothing like what it originally looked like. Like, oh my gosh. So, okay, first thing I noticed was you moved the car.
Yep.
The car, so if you guys don't know, the car, this Honda Civic was literally way back there, like way back there, and it was just like abandoned. And I remember we saw it and we were like, oh, this will be nice. Were you able to get it running at all? Was there?
No, it was chopped up pretty good. And the spiders and stuff in there, we didn't get in.
Oh my god.
We dragged it.
Got you. Smart. Yeah, no, this is crazy. How long did it take you guys to clear all this?
So we had another YouTuber come by, Outdoors with Eric, and he came by with his mini skid steer and a Forester, and he cleared this out between 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is insane.
And
I see you guys got grass growing back there now.
Yeah, so after he left, I spent a couple days just cleaning up, raking, taking out the large debris, smoothing things out a little bit, and yeah, seeded it. And it's looking great. That seed really germinated fast.
You know, just looking at this, it looks like a family lives here. Like,
almost.
And then like I see actually the side of the house. Like before, it was just stuff piled up everywhere. Like,
and the trees that were growing against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was like, I think there was like what, like 1 or 2 trees like over here.
There was actually so that's lower pad.
Yeah.
There was like sort of this chicken coop thing there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that, the chicken coop.
And then there was a chain link fence that wrapped around. And then there was a large tree right there. That stump was just removed a few days ago.
Nice.
And then yeah, just all these little 1-2 inch trees. It was like a little forest. Yeah.
I remember it was like a little forest back here, and now it actually is starting to look like a home. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So, like, how much longer do you think you guys have before it's like ready to go?
I don't know. You know, we start with a time frame, but you know, as plans change and things like that. And right now, the biggest difficulty is just settling on a layout for the kitchen, the bathroom.
That makes sense.
And once that's done, I don't know. You know, it's I want to say within 2 months we'll have a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You guys definitely gotta have me back before. Here, let's see the inside. You gotta show me the inside.
Oh sure.
Let's get
you want to walk the short way or the long way?
Let's do the short way. Let's do the short way.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, let's walk in.
All right. Here, you lead the way because you know where everything's at.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually at a loss for words, like genuinely, because okay, guys, before when I came in here, we could not see the floor. I did not know. I had no clue what the actual layout of the house was, like, because it was so much stuff. Like, no lie, we came in, we walked in, and there was, first off, this door had some type of weird, like, sheet metal in front of it.
Oh yeah, a ribbon cutting ceremony was with that.
Yeah, like we had sheet metal in front of it, and then there was stuff piled up this high. Like, we were literally like stepping and tripping over stuff. This actually looks like a house. Like, I'm so happy. I didn't know that there was a fireplace in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was fun to clean out. That was pretty disgusting.
Were there raccoons in it?
No, but it was packed full of like nasty insulation.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sense. So, just so you guys know, normally when I do sell homes, I know what the interior looks like. But the house was like so bad, we literally had no clue what was in here or under here. So I genuinely had no clue that there was a single fireplace in here. Like, this is news to me. Okay, so
not only that, there is one room you probably weren't aware of because we didn't find out about it until we got here. There's a bathroom in that corner.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a bathroom. We didn't know that until we got keys.
Wow. Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah, that's the temporary construction bathroom.
Yeah, it's a functioning bathroom.
And it's right off the garage.
I had no clue that there was. Okay, first off, how long did it take you to clear out this garage?
So that's actually the one that's been plugging away because we also use that as our dumping ground, staging area.
Makes sense.
I took care of the last of the hoard actually late last night. I finished up about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there were like 2 cabinets left.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So, okay, I see you guys ripped out what was the kitchen because there's no sinks, there's no nothing. I remember there was this big old fridge. Where was the fridge at before?
Right here. So we took out, you can see the outline at the bottom. That's where the fridge was. So what we're doing now is we're going to have cabinets line this wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to have them wrap around and terminate here. And I'm just going to build them over that. So that's going to be it's still going to be a bit of a dead space, but, you know, less
like
dead
a
space.
Kitchenette and then the kitchen.
Something like that, but until we get an addition or something, I think this will probably be dining room. You know, with all these kids, it's getting kind of hard to figure out the practicality end.
Yeah,
but
no, understandable. Is this a bathroom?
that is, yeah. So we shrunk that up actually. It used to be,
It used to be bigger, didn't it?
yeah, it used to be a closet here.
Yeah.
And where I got all these water bottles and everything. This used to be the tub where you see this new wall here. And then there was a closet there.
Got you.
The problem is the closets for our size of a family, they didn't work anyway. So, and we'd rather sacrifice a little bit of bathroom area and get some living space.
Yeah. Did you guys end up keeping anything from what was in here before? I remember we found like a dresser and stuff in here.
That's still here. Oh, come to think of it, we haven't even gone through the drawers. I took it out as is.
Oh, wow. You can actually see the inside of these rooms.
And check out the hardwood.
Original floors?
Those are the original floors. I took the carpet up.
I was going to say, I didn't know that there was hardwood in here. This is really nice floors.
I know they're beautifully preserved. The carpet just took care of that. So the bedrooms have an original hardwood.
Yeah.
And it used to be in this hallway.
Yeah.
I wound up taking that out because
The wear and tear on it.
well, I had to fix the subfloor, and if we are doing an addition, I'd rather do the nice floor throughout rather than having a transit. So this builds it up nice, matching it to the underlay here. So by the time I put an LVP on, it's going to tie right into those floors for right now.
No, that's nice. I really like that.
Yeah.
Like that. So you said you're thinking about adding an addition. Where are you thinking about putting it?
Right now, there's not too many options. We got septic field that way, and then on the other side, we've got the property line right there. What we were thinking is building out the back.
The back? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys, this kind of has to come down anyway, doesn't it? Or is this?
It's not very proper. I wouldn't miss it, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice, but I wouldn't miss it if it went. You know, it'd give me an opportunity to do something properly anyway. But the other thing I was thinking, I went over it with the inspector, putting together a game plan how I could prep it up now, get the structure in place.
Yeah.
Is because this is a ranch. If we try building straight up, second story, it's unsightly.
Yeah.
But we'd like the second story for bedrooms.
Yeah.
So if we build out back, I could also build half on the house.
Yeah.
That way it ties into the original peak, and it just looks nicer. It doesn't look top heavy. It looks broken up. And, yeah.
I think that'd be a great idea because you could add like a good like extra 2,000 square feet to this.
Oh, this could be a massive house.
Just by adding like to where those spikes are or something like that, and going out, that could all be space, and then you could also build up. Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah. The biggest thing would be getting the second floor on, but we don't want to just. It would be. One idea is building straight up because you don't need a foundation, you know, everything's there. But yeah, it becomes kind of a top heavy house.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it. And then So I see that you actually like fixed the electrical. I saw some of your videos previously.
Well, this is all that tape there. That was tracing out the circuits.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took me a couple days. I didn't take videos of that because it's so boring. I'm
Yeah.
literally just walking back and forth and poking lines. But yeah, I traced out every single line. I know where they are and I know which ones are broken. And I'm going to have what's called a mega ohm reader in here.
Yeah.
And that's going to test the integrity of the lines that are still in.
Yeah.
Because ideally, I don't want to take out anything unnecessarily.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because, as of right now, I'm not looking at a whole lot of work to get all this back up to par.
Yeah. You know, it's funny is this is the first time, because remember I stopped up here about a month and a half ago to get the sign again after.
And we were still cleaning.
Yeah, and this is the first time I've been in this house, and I don't feel like I'm going to die. Like, truthfully, like every other time I've been here, I'm like, okay, this thing could either fall on me, or like some random like mold or asbestos can get in my lungs and I get cancer or whatever. But like this is the first time where I'm in here. I'm like, this is a house. Like this is actually like a house.
Yeah, we did the fog spray that you recommended.
Yep.
I got that machine in the other room. That was great.
Yeah.
And now I can use it for the mosquitoes and ticks too.
Yeah, just spray everything on the outside as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Put whatever you need in there.
I'll tell you what. I don't think you had the opportunity to see the basement when you first came.
Okay, let's see. We gotta do that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow you because that's probably the biggest difference, and that's where I spent the longest in terms of the cleanup.
Oh my god! You can actually, dude. Okay, wait a minute. This basement is way bigger than I thought it was.
Well, it's exactly the size of the upstairs, and you can tell now.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, okay.
So we have an egress window right there, and we're playing with the idea of putting an egress window in over here.
That'd be a good idea.
It would be. It'd give us 2 legal bedrooms, and it would add resale value as well.
Yes. It's very smart, so that would definitely help with the resale. And then I see that you actually didn't there used to be like some form of like drywall here that was like a closet or something?
This was a full finished basement.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and we came to call this room here the mold room.
Yes.
So there was water leaking in through here.
You can see where the water used to
Actually,
come in.
that's fire damage, believe it or not.
Wait a minute. All this is fire damage?
Yeah. I found evidence of 6 electrical fires.
Okay. So I'm assuming that's why that looks like that.
Right, so I gutted this right down. I stripped it right down. Now what was here originally, in a lot of these lines, if you look real close, you'll notice that a lot of them are transparent.
Yeah.
That's from overloading the line. So the integrity of the line itself is bad.
Yeah.
So if we put a mega ohm reader on these bad lines, it would actually detect the status of the insulation.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to get that test done. So with this off, you got the main line here that comes in. And what he had done is, you remember all those lamp cords that were around?
Yeah.
He had those tapped right into the main line, no breaker.
So he was literally bypassing every single detail that would actually keep this place from burning down.
Oh, and it goes one step further. And this took me a moment to realize, because I saw there were grounds.
Yeah.
But what I came to find out as I cleared stuff out, they had one ground hooked up to the plumbing here.
Wait a minute.
Which is proper. That's fine. Except this, I replaced all this copper here.
Yeah.
There was a burst, and it was cut off about here. So the ground wasn't connected there. And the second ground connection is straight to the well. And the reason you want to connect to the well is because it goes deep into the ground.
Yeah.
In fact, it goes deeper than your ground rod. So it's really good. So where the clamp was, I don't think I moved it. Oh, there it is there. So that's where the clamp was, but it was disconnected down here.
Okay.
There was no connection to ground.
So this place really should just burn to the ground, like the second we walked in.
It should have. I mean, there was no power on when we first came in,
Luckily.
and he struggled to keep it. That's for
Could
sure.
you imagine if we came in here and flicked the light switch?
And it was on. I have no idea. None of the outlets or anything were hooked up.
Yeah.
You know, everything was already disconnected. Either there was a burnt line somewhere, or he modified stuff.
Yeah.
When I was up in the attic, I found a couple of the electrical lines. Just the hot wire was cut. The other two were intact.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know, it was so weird. But yeah, and there was a bathroom here, the scariest bathroom I've walked into in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the laundry room. You couldn't get through here because it was so packed with car hoods and bricks.
There used to be car. How did he get car hoods down here? It's not even that. Okay, whatever.
Well, you know, it's a legitimate question. The man was in his late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. Between everything he did up in the attic and everything he did down here, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
How? So, yeah.
So that's crazy.
So what do you think?
I think that you guys have outdone yourselves, truthfully, because I would have never thought that this house could look like this. When you guys first bought the house, I knew that you intended to actually like remodel it and to refinish it. But truthfully, when you guys told me that, I was like, okay, this is gonna take like 6 months to a year. Like we're probably gonna come back sometime next summer and it's gonna be done. And for you guys to be this far along already is insane. Like, first off, good on you for not dying in here. Like, because all these electrical fires and stuff, like I'm amazed. Like I don't think anyone else could truly have done this project except for you guys. So I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see the finished product either.
Alright, so this one actually had a lot more roots, but the ground was way softer, sandier, and the roots were a lot softer as well. So there's the tap root that goes to the bottom. It didn't take long to get to that. You may have noticed I dug around this one quite a bit further. That's because the roots were very shallow, and this grade all has to go down. And I'm probably going to be putting a new surface over all this that's going to match this, which means I want to be about minimum 5 inches below this concrete pad with any of these roots, as much as possible right now. So just saves me a bit of time down the road. So that one definitely wasn't as bad as the one in the back. That one took me 44 minutes and 15 seconds according to the counter. And I don't know, I don't think I stopped it at all, so that might include the cleanup before, so probably about half an hour, I guess. That ain't bad at all. Well, that's looking different. Not worried about the grading yet, especially since I got to tear up a bunch over here. Look over here, this is a 6-inch drop under my boot, and then this is 6 inches high. There's about a foot difference between these 2 points, and yeah, we got not a huge job with the grading, but it's enough that doing it by hand is a lot of work, and some kind of heavy equipment would probably do the trick. I'm not thinking anything crazy, but probably a full-size skid steer with a flat blade will do this no problem. All right, so we're back inside. We're done outside. It's getting dark and the mosquitoes are getting pretty bad. But let's have a look at what we can do in here. So, as you may recall, in the last episode, I got this cabinet in place. Now, this is an odd cabinet. This was found on the side of the road, and I thought this was a very interesting find. So this cabinet, you'll see it's got this little holder piece. Now the depth of it specifically is 2 feet back and 3 feet wide. Now what this was used for specifically back in the day, and this is very old, this is probably from the 60s, I would guess, and it was a pretty unique find, very heavy cabinet. But this was for holding blueprints, so that's pretty cool. So when you're dealing with construction blueprints, a very common size is 24 inches by 36 inches. So you can put them in, and you can put this over to make sure they don't fold up. So that's what that cabinet is, but it's going to be very convenient for the time being. I don't have any pegboard up or anything like that, so I'm going to use this for holding all the different hand tools and things like that I use. It's going to be really convenient not having to have my stuff in totes anymore. This isn't a massive step up, but it is a step up. And that leads us to our next project. So over here, this at one point, not too long ago, because this entire project was not too long ago, was clear. And because it's the only horizontal surface I have on the project, and I didn't have that much time that I kind of set aside for organizing things, it became a dumping ground, and it's looking horrible. And a lot of my tools are in totes, similar to this. Small totes, big totes, little toolboxes, things like that. So I'm going to start right here on this workbench. And the other thing I might get around to is these drawers. Haven't touched them. And that's disgusting. I guess we'll see what that's about. I'm pretty sure most of this is going in the garbage. This whole cabinet is eventually going in the trash. I don't really have a use for it. I don't like it. I have my own workbenches. I don't need this. So I'm probably going to clear it off. I might just get it out. We'll see what happens.